Hello and welcome to Mr. Hill's Math Minute, the little video that will help you help your student find success in mathematics. Today, it's all about rounding and a quirky little saying that we'll learn to help us remember those rounding rules. So let's get going. So when it comes to rounding, understanding place value is very, very important. That skill will help you master this skill. So let's take a look. So we're going to be rounding two numbers. One's going to be 356 and 2/10, and one's going to be 89 and 25 hundredths. Our instructions are to round to the ones and round to the tenths. So it's going to be crucial that we know where those places are. Without knowing where those places are, we don't know where to start. Let's underline the number that's in those places. So the first number, round to the ones. I know that, looking at the decimal, 1 to the left is going to be the ones place. I'm going to underline that 6. On my second problem, round to the tenths, I know that the tenths place is 1 to the right of the decimal, and I'll underline the tenths place. Draw an arrow from the underlined number to the number on the right. From the underline to the number on the right. Now here's where our quirky little saying comes in. 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, let it rest. Here's what that means. The number that the arrow is pointing to, if that number is 5 or more, we're going to raise the score of the underlined number. If the number the arrow is pointing to is 4 or less, then we're going to let the number that's underlined rest or stay the same. Round to the ones, we've underlined the 6 in the ones place. We've drawn an arrow one place to the right. 2 is less than 4. And per the saying, 4 or less, let it rest, so the 6 will stay the same. Everything to the right of the 6 becomes 0, and everything to the left stays the same. So 356 and 2/10 rounded to the ones place is 356. Let's see what the bottom one does. 89 and 25 hundredths, round to the tenths. I underlined the 2's in the tenths place, arrow over. Back to our rule, 5 or more, raise the score. Well, 5 is 5 or more, so we're going to raise the score, and we're going to raise the score of the underlined number. So that just means we're going to add 1. So 2 becomes a 3. Everything to the right becomes a 0. Everything to the left stays the same. That's rounding. That's the quirky little saying we use to help remember the rounding rules. Hope this was helpful, and we will see you next time.